All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans.
We got this.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Topper! Bravo! Now!
Hey! 58.
Now.
Right over there. Yeah.
Throwing
Right, 58,
Jones.
right there. Man out.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
94 is the mic. 94.
Watson.
Pull together.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day. Let him go.
Watson now to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
That's what I'm talking about.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Woo-hoo.
64! Hey, watch Sam!
To try again after the sack. Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gregory. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
What's that? 19. 94 is the mic.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
54! 55!
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And the pressure gets to him again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Watch the run. Right there. 54, right there.
54 is down, he's coming.
No chance. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Switch.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Make these babies cry. Go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
All day, baby.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 30 base.
58's the mic.
Hey, wahoo. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Night.
Go.
58, right over there,
Look at me.
Mike.
Dog. Get it.
From the 39, Jones trying to lay one. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Let's go
So
now.
3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Bullet high. Hit it.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Bus stop.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Chopper. Hey, seam 6.
58's the mic.
2nd down and goal. Jones got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Check.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
All day.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Watch the boot.
After the interception, here's Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Wide, get wide.
59. Hey, motion backfield.
Kill.
31.
Kill.
Throwing again is Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Watson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gregory. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go.
Ready to break.
94 is the mic. Yeah, that's what I do.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Floating one, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
That's how you score on them.
From 10 yards out, and the Texans push further out in front. The point after is good, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Sam on.
Check 24.
Smoke.
Check.
Ready.
Now Jones. And this is taking him one-handed. What a catch.
Let's go,
and he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41.
Rock it. Hey. High 7. Go.
Go. Shift.
General West.
Shift.
Hey, orbit. There.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Check.
Watch it. 6.
Now it's Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Mike's 5-4. 3 buzz.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Check the outs.
Hey, watch Sam. Check. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson.
Check. Fresno.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
54.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
64. Quarterback at all costs. Tighten up.
Here's Watson. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Slam. Check 43.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
I got him. On me.
94.
Now Watson throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again.
I'm going to hit you all.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got him. Watch out.
Greystone travel. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
Jones now, off play action. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On first down, Watson. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
On second and 10, Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Motion.
Right there.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Check.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Mike's 54. 59. Mike's 54.
Throwing on third and long. Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Gregory. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. To throw is Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans. Here's Watson throwing on third and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
Charlie.
What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
8, read. Hey, Echo.
Breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe.
Hey.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
He's tired of me. He's tired. Hard. Crunch.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a loose football. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
80 weapons. Ban. Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch the run.
Alert flare.
61, matchbox lights. Golf.
2nd and 6.
Bound to lose one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Here we go. 54's the mic.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Now that's the way to start the 2nd half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
94 is the mic. 26. 94 is the mic. 94 is the mic.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Let's take it at around the 40. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 58 is a mic, dude.
Now Jones operating from the gun. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Let's go.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Protein spill. You're out. Back. Hey, zoom. Now.
On 2nd and 9. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
Go now.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
You go tight.
Let's go.
You got tight right there. Run.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Gone. Hey, wahoo. Go.
Jones throwing on 4th down and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Right there.
From 8 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
23 yards on the play. Watson now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Pick the edge. Come.
Here's Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's really putting together a spectacular season. That interception, number 11 now on the year.
And I know we're all taught that 7 is a lucky number. I'd say 11 is for him, huh? No doubt about it.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
25. X3. 218. Chopper.
Sweet.
Look at me.
Sweet.
Dog. Hey, seam 6. Look at me. Zipper.
Peek the edge.
He's coming. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle.
And he'll take this out of the side of the end zone, and my goodness, that is going to be a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
We got this.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, Delta.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
You don't want no problem.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Go. 3-on-3. Motion, motion, motion.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey.
To throw again on second down. Jones, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Banjo. Watch the edge.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready. 10-2 saw.
Watch the pass.
Shoot.
Now Jones operating from the gun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. After the sack on first down, Watson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Nashville, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
94 is the mic. 94.
On first down, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. To try again after the sack. Watson, he's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The Texans on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
65.
94 is the mic. 94 is the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
94. 94 is the mic.
Looking to throw. Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Get your swerve on. Check safety. Check safety.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Here we go. Look, squeeze.
Yes.
Hey, foxtrot. Ready.
Jones on first down. Looking deep downfield. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
General West. Hey, lock it.
He's checking crash.
Hey, Alpha. Now.
Banjo. 58, boys, 58.
Now.
Operating from the gun.
Here I come.
Jones.
Here I come.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Titans.
Ready.
In for the score. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
33.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Texans scoop it.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked
as we speak.
Points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will have a touchdown. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return as his guys are back within a single score. No problem there on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light.
And he coughed it up, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Purdy. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing on third and long. Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Go.
It's me and you. It's just
Hey, Echo.
It's just me and you.
Hey, Sam on.
On fourth down, Purdy. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about two-minute offensive. Jones hit, and the ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slip. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Let's go.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Bravo. 80 weapon.
Wild Bill. Out. Hey, 58, let's go. 58
From the gun, Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way up to the 49.
Okay, baby, let's go.
A big-time play there for the Texans. 47 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Off play action, Purdy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Big hit.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
That's how we do it.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Watch 54.
Watch the run.
Hey, zoom. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
They'll look to throw.
Get out the field, defense.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Miles Boykin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
You think you gonna get this? Shim!
Watson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
The Titans take over first down.
Here we go.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Seam 6.
Right there. 54.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He don't want none.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Go now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Shoot.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58 is a mic.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Right there. I'm coming.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
94.
2nd and 1. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
You go night-night.
Back to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Watch the safety creep.
Shift.
Hey!
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Slam. Rush in.
Hey.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Alpha.
On 4th down, Jones.
Let's go, D.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston. Territory. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it.